Welcome back to the Nerdcore Podcast, the podcast that reviews movies and talks that nerd shit. This is episode 418, and it is your next review on out in our Francis Ford Coppola month. Sorry, don't want to burp into the microphone.
Take a shot.
Starting early today because I just ate dinner. As always, here's a nerd you gonna hear the whole show, alongside my wonderful co-host, Young Yoda.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Monday review.
How we doing, bro?
Review. I'm good.
Yeah?
No, I was just trying to transfer some money from PayPal to my Wells Fargo, and Wells Fargo was like, no.
No.
So I don't know what's going on there.
Is it a PayPal issue or is it a Wells Fargo issue?
Fuck if I know.
Yeah.
I've never had this issue before.
Yeah. Fucking PayPal's been on some shit.
It's probably Wells Fargo, honestly.
Yeah.
Wells Fargo's a bunch of bitches. I'm not afraid to say that.
Yeah, I know. Wells Fargo's a fucking pain in the ass, bro. I mean, let us not forget the breach of privacy that they had a while ago. The whole scandal.
Oh yeah. Or the amazing number of fees for that they add on to people who already don't have money.
Yep. Yeah, I know, dude. Fuck Wells Fargo.
If all my shit wasn't already in there to pay bills and stuff, like I'm just too lazy to move it over to my wife's account.
Yeah. Well, other than that, how was work today?
I woke up feeling pretty bad. Like I ate McDonald's the night before.
Ooh.
I was not feeling well, man. I was sick. Yep. Like it was bad. Like they have this new chicken sandwich they have out.
I knew you would come in with that one, Stacy. That's why I like you.
They have this new chicken sandwich and they have a spicy version.
Yeah.
I don't recommend them. They're definitely like, and they come in these little paper bags, and you can definitely tell they've stolen a bunch of shit from Chick-fil-A. That's what they've done, and they've just made subpar chicken sandwiches out of it.
I'll say this: I tried So first of all, if you all are going in there thinking that it's an actual spicy chicken sandwich, no, it's not. It's just a sandwich with a spicy sauce.
And the sauce isn't even really that spicy. It's like a Chipotle sauce almost. If that, I mean, it was kind of gross. Not gonna lie,
it was all right. It wasn't the best. It wasn't the worst. I tried worse.
It wasn't no Popeyes. It wasn't wasn't none of that.
Yeah.
I mean, even Chick-fil-A, even though they hate,
even the homophobes.
even though they are homophobic, they have better chicken.
They have better chicken, yeah. But yeah, we all know why we go to McDonald's, bro. It's late.
It's there.
It's there.
Convenient. It's the same. People go to Starbucks. Does Starbucks have good coffee? Fuck no. Starbucks has horrible coffee.
Yeah.
It's just as
Why do you think I don't get coffee there, dude? I just get the teas.
Yeah, you get teas or you get the vanilla bean frappuccino, which absolutely has no coffee. That's just ice cream. That's just motherfucking ice cream. That's all it is.
Yeah. Yeah, it's the convenience and just at least with what it used to be with McDonald's was the price, but now that's
that's different. Out the window. Other than the hot and spicy, which used to be $1, now they're $1.19 or some shit.
Yeah, they just keep on screwing the common man out.
I will say though, the only good thing at McDonald's is probably the tea. Like
that's sweet tea.
Yeah,
that's sweet tea.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yes, sir. Oh, and of course the Coke and the Sprite there, because it always somehow tastes better from there. But Brad hasn't drank Coke or Sprite in a long ass time.
About 2 years now.
Yeah.
And I will say the only thing I miss from the energy drinks, from the sodas, from all that, is the fucking Monster Import energy drink. That shit is fantastic.
Oh wow. I've never tried that. I mean, I'm not a big energy drink guy myself. I'm more of a G Fuel. That was what I would use.
I still do that. I actually I put the banana and strawberry, and I had oat milk, so I mixed those together. Not bad.
Oh wow, not bad. Not bad. All right. Yeah. My day was pretty fine over here. We were supposed to do Between the Frames today, but we didn't do it because Yo, The Godfather's a long movie, and I didn't have time to watch that because I was watching WrestleMania, and we played some Warzone on this channel though.
Wait,
Play
before you go, what was your favorite part of WrestleMania? You had one ultimate favorite part.
RVD promoting his rolling papers. You should have been there, man. You should have been there for our whole reaction. That we were like, "Whoa!" He actually promoted his rolling papers.
I mean, it's legal. Hell,
Well, I'm sure they're still putting the real Coke in the Coca-Cola at McDonald's.
keeps coming back.
Yeah, the
the, fir-
cocaine.
the first one's free.
Yep. Um,
First
yeah, I
sip's
mean,
free.
I've got to say, just the Sasha and Bianca match. Just what's it called? Just all the emotion that was in the room for that, man. I think that match was that was more than wrestling, dude. That was more than sports. That was more than entertainment. That was more than anything you could ever put in inside that ring. That was historic on a level that for a while we're not gonna understand that level. But that was yeah, and just seeing Bianca tear up, hearing the crowd, and her looking at Sasha, and just Bianca trying to hold back the tears because, well, she know the result, and it was great, man. It was great.
I, I did have a question though. Were people really expecting Edge to win the Universal title off Roman Reigns? Like for real? Like Edge is like 200 years old. Come on now.
Yeah,
I like Edge as fine as anyone. I was sad when he left, but the man is old.
yeah.
It's like giving Goldberg the title every other year. Like it makes no sense.
Look, that ended the way I wanted it to end. That went the way that I pictured it going. I wanted to see that because that was just I mean part of no not that's not what I wanted to see. I wanted to see Daniel Bryan win it because what's it called? I love Daniel and he's one of my favorite wrestlers of all time. But just the way it was done, I fucking loved it. I loved that match. But the people who are mad,
Honestly, Ro, the only ones I want to see wear the title at this point in time are either, of course, the Fiend, because I love the Fiend, even though their story's gone off into a whole another fucking tangent. I don't want to go there. And Kevin Owens,
yeah,
because thick boys need love too.
yeah. KO hasn't held that title since he won it the first time, and that's it. But they with KO, like sometimes it looks like they know what they're doing with KO, and sometimes
They
they
don't. No,
no.
until Vince is like gone.
Yeah,
It's always going to come back to be like, let's throw the geriatric wrestlers in there and win a title
yeah,
because that'll get seats in there.
yeah, yeah. But I liked it. I really liked it. I liked the event. It was really nice to see the fans again and hear the real cheers and the real boos and stuff like that.
How was Hulk Hogan?
Dude, if you saw videos of that night in Florida, they were booing Hogan.
I haven't seen anything. I haven't seen anything on Hogan. I just figured I'd ask. Although I did watch today on YouTube the NWO being put into the Hall of Fame. So
Yeah.
that was interesting.
Yeah. After the whole RVD papers thing, now at WWE shop, they're selling the John Cena Hustle Loyalty Munchies products.
I don't fucking doubt that.
Yeah. But yeah, it was a good event, man. I had a lot of fun. It was really fun doing it with everybody there on the commentary. We had Aiden, we had David, we had Burke, we had Jabril. It was a lot of fun, and yeah, it just felt nice to see something a live event like that on the screen. It wasn't in the Thunderdome. It wasn't in a solo arena with no audiences, just the wrestling. It was a fucking wrestling pay per view, and it felt like a wrestling pay per view in a really long time. So yeah. With that being said, though, let me go ahead and open my soundboard so that way we can get ready here. You mean the dread pirate Terry? the dread yeah, fucking Hogan, dude. Bro, Hogan is just fucking worse, man. I fucking hate Hogan. Oh man, but yeah, if you saw videos of Hogan at during that event, they were booing Hogan in the stadium.
Oh, I can imagine.
Yeah, not even in Florida will you get that love. All right, so with that said, let me just pull up here. We're going to be talking about the Rainmaker. And if you have not seen it, this is your chance to click off. If you care about spoilers, if you don't care about spoilers, you can keep listening. Either way, how this goes, this is your one and only spoiler warning, and it is in effect in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Brad, introduce us to the Rainmaker.
There's literally one sentence to this. Coming from our main and only source, Wikipedia, who is never wrong, we know.
Yeah,
The Rainmaker is a 1997 American legal drama film written and directed by Francis Ford Coppola, based on John Grisham's 1995 novel of the same name. Oh, sorry, there's two sentences. It stars Matt Damon, Danny DeVito, Danny Glover, Claire Danes, John Voight, Roy Scheider, Mickey Rourke, Virginia Madsen, Mary Kay Place, and Teresa Wright in her final film role. That's it. That's all there is.
Production notes.
I'll go read what's on the side.
Yeah,
Directed by Francis Ford Coppola, produced by Michael Douglas, Fred Fuchs, Stephen Ruther. Screenplay by Francis Ford Coppola, based on The Rainmaker by John Grisham, starring all those names I mentioned earlier. Music by Elmer Bernstein. Cinematography by John Toll, edited by Melissa Kent, Barry Malkin. Production companies, American Zoetrope, Constellation Films, distributed by Paramount Pictures. Running time of 135 minutes. Budget $40 million. Box office $45.9 million.
All right, Brad. Absolutely nothing here about this movie. Wow. Even for a fucking Coppola movie, you would think that they would have a little bit more information.
I mean, there's nominations at the bottom here. I don't think any won, though.
Yeah. All right. Well, let's go with this, Brad. What are your thoughts on Rainmaker?
This is my second time watching it, like within I think 2 years, because I think I've recently watched this. This movie's long. This movie. It's a legal drama, but this movie drags. It drags something horrible. It fucking drags something horrible. Like, I like the acting. You know, the story's pretty good. The actors are good. It drags.
Drags. And
you can, like, when I watched this the first time, wasn't as bad. So when I watched it a second time,
yeah.
I mean, that's what it is. Danny Glover is 2 weeks from retirement in every role. I did like Danny Glover in this film, though, for the short amount of time. I liked DeVito. I thought Matt Damon was good. I thought the cast was good. I thought the story, was, it wasn't the greatest legal drama I've ever watched. I thought the story was pretty good, though. They were going off after, of course, a big giant corporation with very, very shiny lawyers. I'll call them shiny lawyers, meaning expensive fucking lawyers.
Yeah.
And it's just, this thing needs to be trimmed down by like 20 to 30 minutes. Easy.
An hour and 45 at least, dude.
It's long. And it doesn't need to be that long. I mean, there's certain scenes, like when he goes and the fight scene with the husband who beats his wife. There's good scenes in this. It's like you didn't have to make this seem like we were right there in the courtroom. Like, I don't want to be there in the courtroom the whole fucking time. Like, get to the point.
Dude, this movie fucking dragged, bro.
It drags. It really
this
does.
movie, I don't know, man. I really had a hard time grasping at this story. Like, on paper, this is an interesting thing about, a lawyer, a new lawyer taking on a fraudulent insurance company that seems to have its hands in everything and looks like he won't win the case.
Yeah.
But this fucking suffered from some terrible pacing, bro. Like dog shit pacing.
It really does. And it's like I don't know. There's certain scenes like you just don't need in this. Like I get the one character, he's sick. Like we don't have to be reminded over and over and over again, and we get it. Matt Damon's character wants to be like all his clients' friends. But we don't need to be reminded that over and over and over again. We get it. He's a good guy. You know, he's not like the crooks who he started working. It's just some of the shit just don't need to be in the film.
Yeah, dude, that's the thing, man. Like the more I watched, so I watched this film. I was watching this film. I was like, yo, man, I think we're getting to the end. I paused it.
Halfway.
We're just an hour in. We still got a whole ass hour and 15 minutes left. I was just surprised. I was like, dude, this is like really poorly paced. Like this.
Here's the thing: is there's scenes in this, like when he goes and he's trying to get the deposition, and it's like, oh, they fired all of them, so he can't get the deposition from them, so he has to just get the deposition from one guy. That whole fucking scene can just be nixed. You don't even need that. Just go straight to the court. The courtroom part of it, I liked. Like where they're going through all that, but everything else in between, you don't fucking need. I mean, I mean, SVU. I will say it right now. SVU does a really good job of just moving the fucking story along, getting to the end, and tell you what happened.
Yeah, sorry, go ahead.
The ending also kind of leaves you a little bitter on this film. Like you sat through this movie, what, 2 hours and 40 minutes?
Yeah, no.
And then it's just like, oh, and then they just declared bankruptcy and didn't have to pay anything, which is honest. That's what they would do. That's what these big companies do.
Yeah.
But it's not what I want to hear. I want to hear like the old lady got $50 million and like flipped them off. Like, you know?
Yeah. This just like, and you know, look, Coppola is known for this. I mean, like, just look at a lot of his movies. Like, they're long as shit. You know, but some of them are, you know, pretty much do good with that runtime that they're given. I think just fucking went, and it's like, dude, you needed an editor to trim that shit down, dude. Like, you really needed to shave off at least 20 to 25 minutes off of this film.
You need Sally Menke in there. That's what he needed.
But, this is why you need women as editors, because apparently men ain't gonna tell them, "Hey, dude, we gotta,
well, it had a Melissa Kidd in there, but I also had a Barry Malkin. So I wonder how much say Melissa had on this. But I don't know. Like we know Coppola's movies. They are long. Apocalypse Now,
Godfather 1 and 2, and fucking 3 as well.
My thing is, I think this just lacks action, or this lacks action.
Yeah.
And so, you know, I think trimmed down 20, 30 minutes might help.
Well, you know that you need a good 2 or 3 hours to have Matt Damon recruit the Flash and Cyborg.
No. That's the other Boston guy, Stacey. That's not Matt Damon. Matt Damon. Matt Damon.
No, man, that's not. You fucking Stacy. Dude, I just like throughout this whole movie, I was like, I mean, this is shot pretty good. Like, it's lit pretty good. Like, and I'm like, yeah, like it's got some good stuff going on, but like all of that is overshadowed by the fact that never once does this movie grasp at me because of its shit pacing.
Can I just say this is a horrible movie to have come after the conversation, which does like everything almost perfectly. Like framing why I gotta give it legal drama. It's hard to make a legal drama, especially one that's almost 3 hours. Like,
how long was 12 Angry Men? Hold on, 12 Angry Men.
But you gotta remember, 12 Angry Men was
it's an hour and 36. Never mind.
Yeah, so that's what I mean. Like, a lot of these movies, they need to be about hour and 30 for a legal drama. Like, you don't need to go. I don't need to know like everyone's life story he comes into contact with. Yeah, the old lady has a shit for his son. That's why she wants to give all her money to the crooked pastor because his plane's getting old. I did like that line. There's lines in here that I did find like very good. and
The
written.
Lincoln Lawyer. The Lincoln Lawyer was 2 hours.
Lincoln Lawyer is really good.
Yeah.
If I remember, that has more action to it though. It has
Yeah.
a little bit more action to it. This one, I can see this being given to a legal class and being like, "This is how it really is," and then them sit there bored for like an hour to 30 minutes.
I like Danny DeVito though. That was funny.
Danny DeVito good. Every time he was on screen and he's just like trying to get people to sign shit.
Yeah. He goes into the hospital. It's like, sir, you need a lawyer?
The kid that fell down, broke his arm.
Yeah.
Trying to give him a card.
Yep. I like that. That was funny.
There's a lot of good stuff. There's like in this long ass, slow ass movie, there are pieces in here that are really good, really well done. It's just getting to them that's the drag.
It's overshadowed by the fucking pacing, dude. And yeah, that's all I have to say. Brad, what do you give the Rainmaker?
For the acting, for somewhat of the story, music's not bad for a legal drama.
I forgot that I didn't even log it in.
6.5.
Yeah. All right, man. I give the Rainmaker a 5 out of 10.
It's. I mean,
and I've said it before. Sorry, go ahead.
Probably one of probably the worst Coppola movie there is.
I mean, because
although I haven't seen every Coppola movie, so
no.
I mean, for a legal drama, it probably depicts really well what happens in a courtroom and when you're trying to what happens in a lawyer's life when he's trying to get the case. It's really fucking boring.
Yeah, dude. Somebody I know. Well, not somebody I know. Somebody I follow on Letterboxd gave this a 4.5 out of 5.
Some people are
crack. Are you smoking crack?
Now, some people are really drawn. Like I watched this because I was like watching just like lawyer movies, like Lincoln Lawyer and all that. I was just watching lawyer movies. So somebody who really likes legal dramas, this is right up their alley. I like legal dramas, but the pacing's bad. There's no getting around that to me.
Once again, crack. Are you smoking crack?
Maybe they really like Danny DeVito.
Yeah. All right.
Well, My Cousin Vinny. That movie, kind of like this, much better pacing.
Now I remember. Like, how long was The Firm? How long was The Firm? The Firm. 2 hours and 34 minutes, bro. I've never seen The Firm, but like I've heard people like that they love The Firm.
Oh, and My Cousin Vinny also has Marissa Tomei, so that's a plus in any given context with the most respect ever.
Most respect ever. But yeah, man. Yeah, that's it. Next week we will be doing The Godfather Part 2. And I just could not, bring myself to watch The Godfather Part 2 without rewatching Godfather Part 1. So I'm going to rewatch that this week. Get ready for Part 2. Arguably one of the greatest sequels ever made. That movie, we're going to have a lot to talk about that movie. Because that movie is fucking incredible. So, that's our next one. But as always, I want to thank the wonderful patrons who make the show possible. We have a new patron, dude. We have a new patron that we can talk about because we're on the main show. Shout out to our wonderful Cammy, who is on who is on Twitch under twitch.tv/Teddy_time. Thank you so much, Cammy, for becoming a patron at the $5 tier. And Cammy. We really do appreciate you for for joining us here on Patreon. So thank you so much. And I've got to add you to the credits now because I haven't added you. But don't worry. No.
Get there eventually.
No. Nice. Godfather Part 2. Too Fast, Too Furious.
Oh, that's the one with Ludacris, right?
Yeah.
So did he smack it or did he grab it?
Grab it. So thank you to our patrons, especially our writers. I mean, our producers, our writers. We thank you all so much. As always, we want to thank our associate producer Sarah. Thank you so much for making all this possible and for being a producer for a really long time now. And we also want to thank our wonderful executive producer Shane.
You follow our friend Shane at twitch.tv/XSRK or on Twitter at XSRK. Wait, underscore. Yes, I got it. Or buy something from him at thriftedil.com.
Thriftedil. And thank you to our writers, Brown Rice 96. Hope you enjoyed our Terminator 2 Judgment Day extended edition. Brad, I know why you're laughing, dude. I know it happened. Okay, stop. Terminator 2 Judgment Day commentary, and we'll do Rise of the Machines next month. As for our wonderful Tony,
hey Tony,
you can find him at Real Nerdy Dad. Tony says that he wants to be here to do these, so we got to take a little bit of a break until he's actually ready to do the stuff.
Okay.
So
I don't have to. We got plenty of other shit to do to catch up on and stuff, you know.
Yeah, and that's where I have to talk about the Solo Watch Along. Solo Watch Along will be postponed to next Wednesday because this Wednesday Brad is celebrating with his wife.
Oh, I can't be next Wednesday.
Why?
I'm not gonna be here.
Motherfucker.
I'm off like next week. I'm in Houston, Atlanta, Missouri.
All right. Let's talk about this off air and see when we can schedule it.
Okay.
I might just be inclined to do it on Thursday then. All right. Houston, Atlanta, Missouri. Oh my God. Good luck with Terminator 3, the second unit director's cut. Shut up, Stacy. All right, man. As always, I want to thank you all so much for joining us. And catch us on Thursday, maybe for a solo watch along. I don't know. Brad, set him out.
Raro, thank you, being host as always. Thank you to all our Patreon supporters. We appreciate each and every one of you. And to end this episode, let's just we'll figure it out. Young Yoda out.